Call the meeting to order. City of Laredo Special Council Meeting, Council Chambers, 1110 Houston Street, Laredo, Texas, Tuesday, October the 1st, 2024. All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence, please. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Secretary, roll call, please.
Honorable Mayor Dr. Victor D. Trevino,
Present.
Council Member District 1 Gilbert Gonzalez, Council Member District 2 Ricardo Rangel Jr.,
Present.
Council Member District 3 Melissa Cigarroa, Council Member District 4 Albert Torres Jr.,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Gutierrez Jr., Council Member District 6 Dr. Tyler King,
Here.
Council Member District 7 Vanessa Perez, Council Member District 8 Alisa Cigarroa. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. We'll proceed with item number 4, citizens' comments. We have one citizen comment, Roque G. Godinez.
Thank you. May I approach?
Yeah, approach, please.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
everybody. My name is Roque Gerardo Godinez, and I'm at 2418 O'Kane Street here in Laredo, Texas. I finally saw in front of the 2200 block with the cigarros, the site they cleaned the area. I was wondering why. Now I'm told that y'all are gonna put plants in the middle of the medium. Instead of making it better in Clark, it's gonna be worse. The traffic is horrible. Make it completely a turning left lane, going each way, and you make it safer for everybody. I think it's a bad choice to put the plants there. You know, we wasted, instead of wasting money there, beautify some of the place, but make Clark into a safer place. I went to the Lakeway, Texas, and they have big left turning lanes, and the center part, the cement, they paint them yellow so you can see them better at night. We'll avoid having more lights out there. You want to put one in the middle, maybe in the middle of the street, make it completely turning left both ways. You know, the traffic will flow a lot better for everybody, you know, make it safer for everybody. But the plants, who's gonna take care of them? The site that used to take care of theirs, they quit, and it became a disaster. Until you all finally, not you, but finally somebody went. The site works are, you know, working them, beautify it better for the better part. I think it's gonna be worse, what you all are gonna do.
What intersection is this?
This is District 4 on Clark. I saw that, like, right in front of Ryan. When first I saw where they did it in the 2000 block of Clark Street, that they built, you know, they cleaned it up. And I said, wow, it's about time. I don't know how many years I've been there, and finally they cleaned it. But then I started seeing it, they were taking bricks off. 5 plants on each block. Y'all are gonna put. Who's gonna maintain them? That's irrelevant. It's just the idea. Instead of making it safer and better, it's gonna be worse. It's just like when you added those fake plants, they had to take them off, the cactuses, because it became dangerous. Then you put you're in Heights area. That's the only place that has a sign that says you're in the Heights area. Nobody else knows where we're at. I'm only kidding about that part. We all know where we're at. But in reality, you know, I think it's a waste of money, you know. Beautify Laredo by doing it safer, and the traffic will be safer. I don't want to say anything about Saunders because I don't want you all to go put plants in the middle of Saunders too. It'll make it worse. Thank you for letting me talk. You all have a beautiful day. God bless you all. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for your comment. Do you have any other comments? Public comment? All right. Let's proceed to item number 5, staff report. Number one, discussion and action to cancel or reschedule the regularly scheduled October 7th meeting, 2024 council meeting, to focus on voter outreach efforts. Now, I made this motion so we can discuss. The reason I wanted to bring it up is because we have started our Get to Vote campaign, and we're seeing that there's a great amount of apathy in the community, especially among registered voters. And as your mayor, I'm asking the public for their support, and as a leader of the local government, I'm asking for the city council and the city to support me in changing our trajectory of low voter turnout. I do want to thank Council Member Ricardo Rangel, for accompanying me in District 1, because the people clearly appreciated our visit to their home. Even though many of the people that we visited were coming home late because of work or 2 jobs, and to take public transportation home, that's also a reason why. Then one-to-one time was appreciated, but we need to do more, and we're going to need help and outreach. As we currently are seeing, Laredo has 4 decades of averaging only 36% of voter turnout, and this is not functional. I believe that our job and our task as the city council in this election cycle, these next 20 days, should be talking to our constituents to go out to vote, rather than constantly bickering and gaslighting each other here at council. Because the end result, irrespective of if you're a Democrat or Republican, is that we need to get these numbers up. And no one is going to listen to us or give us funding that we need. And basically, I'm really tired of saying that we're the #1 port and carrying the commercial weight for the rest of the community in our streets and congestion. But no one is going to listen to us because we have such low voter turnout. And some of these dates we should take into consideration also. We have early voting on October 21st, and there will be a press conference with some expansion of the items on the 23rd, in addition to the block walking events in the next 2 weeks. Additionally, we're starting to see the new fiscal year. We have passed so many resolutions on workshops and town hall, but we do not have scheduled our water and public works workshops, and the Tomas Sanchez statue workshop, and town hall, and the binational committee public engagement. So that would be my motion, to cancel the October 7th meeting so that we can get out into our respective district and talk to the people. And I have second motion. Do you want to vote on this first? Second. All in favor? Discussion? Any discussion? Go ahead.
Does the meeting have to be canceled completely, Mayor, or could we not reschedule it for the following day?
That is a question. Any other discussion on this?
Hey, Mayor. Mayor, if I may?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. And appreciate all the work you've been doing out in the community, been seeing your social media posts. And it is a tragedy that we have such a low voter turnout in Laredo, for sure. And I think it's good we're teaming up with some of the nonprofits and partners to help improve that. But obviously, like you said, it's been decades in the making, and it's probably going to take quite a while to, and for the people to see a change. And you mentioned, the fighting and things and that definitely doesn't help. But I guess, obviously I just learned about this when everybody else did, that, this special meeting was coming up. And I guess for me, I think, the election shouldn't, in my initial reaction, I'm just going to give my initial reaction, is that the elections shouldn't, stop us from doing our regular, city business. I think we should probably be finding ways to make our meetings more productive. I agree with that 100%, but I don't necessarily see, canceling the meeting as solving that core problem. I think we have a core problem. There is some dysfunction on this council. 100% agree. I just don't think canceling the meeting is necessarily going to solve that for the next meeting and for the next months. But I'll support you on this, if that's what, everyone else agrees on, but just my initial reaction.
All right, thank you.
May I
Yes, go ahead.
address? So I think I'm split here, right, as to what we're gonna do. But, for starters, I think we should just take both items together. Was going to be a suggestion before the motion was made, but there is a motion on the floor. We've canceled meetings before. It wouldn't be unusual, whenever we've had conflicts, especially in the summer, so we've done this in the past. In the 8 years, or going on 8 years, so I've been here, it's not unusual for us to do this. We have rescheduled numerous amount of times, and we've canceled, numerous amount of times as well. I do want to, however, make sure, and here, Mr. Mayor, if you allow me to address our city manager and, our city attorney as to the legality of the potential cancellation of one of the two meetings, because I think that's, what it seems like we're voting on. If there's any potential conflicts with either the policy and procedures manual or the charter, and I would want for us to be enlightened on that information if possible.
Mayor, the charter 2.07, I believe, requires at least one meeting per month. That's what is required.
May I redirect, Mayor?
Yes, go ahead.
So if we were to cancel the October 7th meeting, which is what I'm assuming the mayor is trying to accomplish here, as long as we meet again within the month, we'd comply with charter mandates, right?
Yes, correct.
So, Mayor, if we were to cancel the 7th meeting, then we have an item also that talks about a potential cancellation or rescheduling of the 21st. I'm assuming we're canceling the 7th if that's the motion that passes. Moving to number 2, we look at reschedule the 21st, or we're looking at canceling one or the other. And if we were to reschedule the 21st, I'd want to know what that new rescheduling date would be so we can make sure that we're available for the
Yes.
conduction of city business.
Yes, and the second motion talks about that. The second motion would be to reschedule the October 21st meeting, which falls on the first day of early voting, and reschedule it to October the 28th, a week later.
That makes sense. Okay, so I guess we can vote on the first motion and then.
Let's do the first motion.
Mayor,
Any
if I-
discussion?
If I have one more quick question, please.
Go ahead.
Before we go, because the month of September had 5 Mondays, so we're going, two weeks already without a Monday, and going all the way to October, that would, push it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks without a meeting. I just want to make sure there's nothing from city management side of things that, going that long, over a month without a meeting, if that would be problematic. Because I believe management just, learned about this as well when it came out. I'm just, 5 weeks is,
Yeah, Mayor, there's only one item that I am aware of that will cause any of the impact to it, is that the city has to appoint somebody to the appraisal district by October 25th at the latest. And,
Through resolution, but I believe that we could do a workaround through a ratification.
all right.
Mayor, may I be addressed?
Yes, go ahead.
So I'm legally on the board, right, until the end of my term. So I do not plan on resigning or stepping down until the end of my term. So that resolution or vote, I think, would conflict with my current appointment.
I'm sorry.
I said, I'm legally part of the appraisal district board up to December 31st, right? With the new ordinance that passed. So I wouldn't resign. I think my resignation would be what would trigger the actual vote that's needed to become effective January the 1st. So I don't plan on resigning until then.
No, of course not, council member. It's just something we're deconflicting with the appraisal district. I believe that with the new law, they're concerned about having someone appointed or on the ballot for the next term. And we just don't want to lose our.
Someone appointed or on the ballot for the entities to vote on? And then we do have 3 or 4 members on the council that are on the ballot that I wouldn't want to be not considered for that, because we can't assume that they're not coming back, right? So to make it fair, I'd assume that we won't adopt a resolution until November the 6th.
Mayor, I believe Ms. Maldonado can provide just a little more background with it as well.
All right, go
Good
ahead.
afternoon, Donna Maldonado, Tax Department. Just to answer your question, Mayor and council members, the resolution to select a candidate, it's for next year, starting
okay.
January 1st of 2025. So, Councilman Torres, you should be able to complete your term through December 31st. That should be no problem. However, we do need to select a candidate. Actually, the deadline was October 15th. I spoke to the chief appraiser, Mr. Bobby Perigoy, and he said he can extend it, but the latest would be October 25th. And this needs to go through a resolution, so we do need to submit our candidates by October 25th.
We should have included it to this meeting today. All right, then I guess we can have a special meeting at noon or something to just take care of that one matter. All right, thank you for the clarification.
Well, yes.
Ms. Maldonado. So we can discuss that later, we can get hold.
Okay. All right. Any other discussion? No. All right, call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
That was item number one. On item number two,
Mr. Mayor, for item number 2, I'll make a motion to schedule our October meeting for October the 28th at 5 p.m.
Motion
5
second.
p.m. for recognitions if needed, and 5:30 for the meeting to commence for regular session.
All right. Motion, second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Thank you.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Mayor.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Meeting adjourned.